We have all wasted money on clothes that didn't last, but when we know better, we buy smarter. And these 10 pieces are worth every single penny for years to come. The truth is, a legit luxury wardrobe is not built overnight. It's built piece by piece with items that hold their value more than others. They elevate everything we wear and they give us instant polish every single season. In this video, I am breaking down the 10 fall investment pieces that are absolutely worth it. The ones that will work harder, last longer, and make your entire wardrobe intentional and elevated. Let's start with what I think is the hands down most transformative investment piece there is. We're talking a timeless, luxurious, long coat that can be worn casually, professionally, and dressed up. This is outerwear with a presence. A clean, tailored silhouette in a luxury fabric like cashmere, wool, alpaca, or camel. A classic coat in one of these materials or blends thereof announces your presence before you even say a word. That is powerful dressing. My personal favorite luxury brand coat, as you may know if you follow me, is Maximara. I just happen to love that brand. Specifically the Manuela coat and the shorter trench that I've showed you before. I started with a basic black. Let me show you this material. This is the Maximara Manuela. This is their black Manuela coat in cashmere. And then I built with other neutral colors, like this beautiful alpaca camel, the sienna that you see me wearing, and also an ivory coat. Next on my list is this gorgeous, gorgeous crimson. How stunning is this, ladies? All of these colors, each and every one of them, are very, very versatile in your closet. Ladies, Maximara is definitely a luxury brand and it definitely is expensive, but I want to show you the difference. Look at how beautiful this fabric is and look at the gorgeous sheen. This is what I'm talking about with regard to a luxury fabric. The silhouette is very simple, but because the fabric is just so luxe and luxurious, you're gonna look like $1 million every time you reach for it. This is also a coat in a color that you will wear time and time again. I paid, I want to say $3,600, maybe $4,000 for this Maximara coat like 5 or 6 years ago. I wear it all the time in fall and winter and whenever we travel, at least someplace cold. I wear it with elevated loungewear, jeans and a sweater, all the way up to a fancy night out, and it works perfectly. Why? Because it's a classic color, a timeless silhouette, and elevated material in the form of cashmere, which subtly catches the light for that oh so rich and luxe sheen. When you walk into a room with a coat like this, you look like a woman who is very sure of who she is and confident in the way she dresses. And that's the exact message that we want our wardrobe to send. Confidence, presence, power. Second, tailored wool trousers with elongated proportions. A perfectly cut pair of trousers is one of those key investments that quietly works harder than any other piece in your entire wardrobe. Now, we're not talking basic work pants. I mean fluid wool crepe or wool flannel with an elongated draped leg, a high waist, and a clean silhouette. Keeping the silhouette nice and clean, meaning void of bells and whistles, is exactly what is going to make this piece incredibly versatile and timeless. Gorgeous with silk blouses, cashmere knits, structured blazers, honestly everything. I have had these particular wool crepe pants by Sophia for at least 7 or 8 years. I paid about $800 for them originally, but ladies, the number of times that I have reached for these pants over and over again, especially when I didn't know what to wear or pair a top with, has made them absolutely invaluable. I mean, at this point, it's probably down to $5 a wear. They're high-waisted, simple, unadorned, classic chic. The magic of a high waist in a full-length pant is that it lengthens the body and it instantly makes everything feel just a little more expensive. Ladies, a quick side note about the word investment. Let me define how I am using that in this context. Let's be crystal clear. The word investment, when it comes to clothes, shoes, bags, is really just marketing spin. Let's be honest. A real legitimate investment makes you money. You put $100 in, you hope to get $100 back plus. That is never going to happen with money. The second you swipe your credit card, the money is gone. What I am talking about here is return on wear. how many times I'll reach for it, how many years it serves me, how much joy and confidence do I get every single time I wear it. That is the wardrobe investment that we are talking about today. Number 3, the Luxe layering knit with a twist. Most every woman has basic sweaters, right? But investment level knitwear is just a bit different. Let me show you why. We're looking for a different design detail, a dramatic funnel neck, a split cuff, an asymmetric hem, or an integrated scarf sweater like this gorgeous cashmere piece from Simkai. This is exactly the kind of subtle element that makes a simple knit feel, well, couture. Choose cashmere or cashmere silk blend in beautiful neutral colors like camel, ivory, charcoal, and suddenly it's much more than just a sweater. It's a knit that builds your outfit. A few investment brand knits, ladies. On the very high end, you have Loro Piana, Brunello Cucinelli, The Row, Kate, and Fabiana Filippi. I recently purchased and have on order these 2 particular items from both Kate and Fabiana Filippi respectively. I plan on wearing them together with the cardigan open and of course separately as well. All of these houses are known for impeccable materials, knits, construction, and drape of the clothing. For more accessible luxury, I recommend Naadam. Naadam is more mass marketed DTC, direct to consumer, but the quality is still very nice and is heads above Theory or Quince, while still maintaining accessible pricing. I have several Naadam knits that I know you've seen me in time and time again because I do love their quality. I started with one, I loved it so much, I bought 2 more. A definite yes. Number 4, the simple statement belt. Belts, in my opinion, are one of the most underutilized pieces. Most of us tend to buy belts just as an afterthought, but an exquisite, well-made leather belt with simple yet luxe hardware can completely reshape your silhouette and elevate even the simplest outfit. Cinch it over a blazer, wrap it around a coat, define the waist of a wool dress. Wear as a simple accent with a cashmere sweater and dark jean for that wink of elevation that says relaxed affluence. Look for a rich leather and simple hardware in the tone that you most wear. Yellow gold, silver, rose gold, whatever you most wear. Belting outerwear in particular is one of my favorite styling tricks. It turns something that looks functional on its face into something much more editorial. Number 5, boots in an unexpected hue. Every woman owns black boots. Whether it's a knee boot or an ankle boot, we've all got it in our closet. That is not what we're talking about here. True investment boots look and feel intentional, branching out into hues that, and this is key, are still equally as versatile as black. Think deep espresso brown, oxblood, navy, deep forest green. Key investment boots have a sculpted shaft that hugs the calf and a low to a mid heel so that you will wear them year after year. The unexpected hue elevates immediately because, well, it's unexpected. Even with simple trousers and a knit, they add depth, richness, and that I know what I'm doing polish. They'll always look just a touch more sophisticated. To start, choose the shaft height that you know you will wear the most, whether that's a knee boot or an ankle boot. For me, it's an ankle boot. I wear ankle boots all the time with denim and trousers, and even with shorter dresses if we're going out to add a little bit of edge to whatever I'm wearing. So ankle boot is my go-to. You might wear knee boots more often with skirts and dresses. You're the boss of you, you make your own choices. The key is high quality leather, a simple unadorned silhouette without bells and whistles for timelessness, low to a mid heel, and an unexpected hue. Number 6, a hero Midi skirt in a luxe fabric. Another piece that often gets overlooked, and I will call myself out, me too, is the classic Midi skirt, but not the flimsy, flowy versions. We're talking skirts that have a little more substance with the materials. Wool crepe, buttery leather, heavy silk satin, or wool flannel. We're looking for something with weight, movement, and structure. A great Midi skirt is endlessly versatile, ladies. Pair it with a blazer for work, a chunky knit for elevated daytime chic, or your favorite drop-dead top with chic boots for dinner. When done in a luxury fabric, a Midi skirt reads feminine and powerful. Everything you are. Number 7, the minimalist shoulder bag with structural lines. Here's a category where it's very easy to forget about restraint. Okay, maybe it's me. The classic handbag, quiet luxury, relaxed affluence, whatever you want to call it, isn't about obnoxious logos or lots of flash. The most expensive looking handbags are structured and discreet. Think impeccable stitching, thoughtful proportion, minimal hardware. A mid-sized shoulder bag in a beautiful matte leather immediately says refined taste. It's the kind of bag that anyone who knows will know. Those who don't are still going to recognize its quality from across the room. I recently consigned 17 of my handbags with Fashion File last week. I had built up in my closet, ladies, and maybe you're the same, a cadre of bags, and we're talking YSL, Bottega, Givenchy, Ferragamo, you know, the brands we see on everyone, everywhere, every place. They're all over Pinterest. Every influencer is holding her little bag up doing the dog and pony show on it, and I was just really over it. It didn't reflect my style now. Let me show you what I love, ladies. Number one is from Loro Piana, their large Guerra shopper. This one is in light trench. I call the color latte because I think it looks like a latte. Classic heritage, refined without saying a peep. Peep! I love the little wink of gold hardware and the horizontal belt that allows you to carry it as a tote or cinch it in for a more classic look. This is the exact bag that will have women wondering, I wonder who made that bag. And oh, by the way, who is that woman? I wonder what she's all about. My second new favorite that I want to share with you is by the brand Delvaux. This is their large tempête bag with a beautiful hardware detailing. I love this, ladies. This says understated luxury with a shh and a wink. It's just enough to give it a little head-turning sparkle, but not so much that it's going to be too trendy. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And these are two very high-ranking heritage brands on the level of a Chanel and an Hermes. Now, ladies, these bags are very pricey. Like I said, it's on the level of a Chanel, anywhere from, $6,000 to maybe $9,000 for these bags. Definitely investment, definitely pricey. It really depends on your budget. We have women from every socioeconomic demographic in our community, from super on a budget to not really on a budget, and everywhere in between. If this is out of your budget, no worries. My intention really was to show you the concept so that you could use it as inspiration to shop for something that has a similar vibe to it. And I will put several links for you of much more accessible luxury pieces in this vein underneath the video. Number 8 is our Luxe Underlayer, a silk or satin blouse with edge. We love a little edge. An investment blouse should still feel special. And as a matter of fact, it should really feel special since it's probably a little pricier. Maybe it's an exaggerated cuff, a chic pattern, or even a sculptural bow. Silk blend satin with just one interesting design element will elevate everything with which you wear it. Wear on its own, under a jacket, or even peeking out from under a chic cable knit sweater. It says everything you are about. Understated luxury, polish, and class. Number 9, tailored outerwear beyond the coat. One of my most overlooked categories is outerwear beyond my favorite Maximara coats. A chic wool vest, a tailored cape, a structured poncho. All of these can absolutely be transformative in an instant. These are the pieces that we layer over our basics to give an outfit dimension, contrast, and that elegant layering. A chic monochromatic outfit is instantly elevated when you throw a structured vest, cape, or poncho over it. These types of pieces are the difference between looking pulled together and styled. I recently invested in, come here, where are you? This gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous cashmere sweater vest. And if you're thinking this doesn't look like something I would wear, you're right, because I normally didn't wear vests for no particular reason other than I really didn't know how to wear them. This is gorgeous. Look at the beautiful gold buttons, the pretty rich color, and this is yummy, luxurious cashmere. This is from Blase Milano. I plan to wear it exactly as you're seeing here with a pair of linen wool city shorts, pretty gold jewelry, light chains, and some gold hoops, so it'll look really pretty. I can also easily wear this over a silk blouse with one of those pretty tie necks, even belted over a collared shirt, trench coat, and jeans. It's just a nice, simple, little easy layering piece. Number 10, the non-Matchy-Watchy cold weather accessory set. Most women treat them a little bit as an afterthought, especially if, like me, you live in a warmer climate where you're not constantly reaching for them day in or day out unless you're traveling. A coordinated but non-Matchy-Watchy cold weather set can take your entire look next level. Instead of matching scarf and gloves. Think a cashmere or alpaca scarf with leather gloves in complementary hues that tie the outfit together without looking like you bought the matching set. A soft tan scarf looks incredibly chic with gray leather gloves, or vice versa. Sophisticated, refined colors that work effortlessly together and pull together your entire look. The key is intentional. When small details feel deliberate, cohesive, your outfit looks styled and expensive and luxurious. And investment pieces are not about chasing trends. They're about building a wardrobe with pieces that you will reach for year after year after year and feel like $1 million every time you wear them. And for more delicious style, you're not gonna wanna miss my next video, how to look $5,000 chic under $500. Have a great week, ladies. I'll see you Friday. Take care.